My wife called me at work and said, "Your mother showed up at our house and I let her in. I think that was a mistake." I said, "I'll be there in 20 minutes. She went quiet in a way that told me I was already too late to stop whatever had started. I knew exactly what my mother had come to do. Renata doesn't make casual visits. She schedules them like operations. Always when I'm not home. Always with a reason that sounds reasonable on the surface. This time the reason was dropping off a birthday gift for our youngest. Marcus had just turned 7. The gift was real. The visit was not just about the gift. For 3 months, my wife Celine had been telling me about the comments. Small ones. The kind that leave no marks. Things my mother said about how Celine organized the kitchen. How she dressed the kids for church. How she'd gone back to work full time after Marcus started school. Each one delivered with a smile. Each one designed to land somewhere deep and stay there. Celine had brought it up to me 4 times. The first 3 I'd half listened, told her my mother meant well, that she came from a different generation. The 4th time, Celine sat across from me at the kitchen table after the kids were asleep and spoke slowly and clearly. She said, "I need you to hear me, not defend her, just hear me." I told her I did. I'm not sure I actually did. That's on me. When I got home, my mother was sitting in our living room with tea Celine had made her, because that's the kind of woman Celine is. Marcus was playing in the next room. My mother looked up at me with the composed expression she uses when she believes she is being reasonable. Celine was standing near the kitchen doorway with her arms crossed, not in an angry way, in the way of a person holding themselves together. I asked Marcus to go play upstairs. My mother started first. She said she was only trying to help, that she worried about the children's routine, about the house, about whether Celine was stretched too thin with work. She used the word concerned 4 times in 2 minutes. Every concern was wrapped around a criticism. Every criticism was aimed at my wife. I let her finish. Then I said, "Mom, I need you to stop." She looked at me like I'd spoken in another language. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't list every instance or build a legal case. I just told her clearly that Celine runs our home and our family with more patience and capability than anyone I've ever known. That her comments, however she intended them, had been landing as attacks. That I should have said this 3 months ago, and I was sorry I hadn't. My mother said she didn't know what she'd done wrong, that she was just being honest. I told her honesty without kindness is just criticism with a clear conscience. She was quiet for a long moment. Then she picked up her bag and said she needed some air and she'd call me later. She walked out. I heard her car start and pull away. I stood there for a second, then turned around. Celine was still in the kitchen doorway. She wasn't crying. She looked like someone who had been waiting a long time for something and had stopped expecting it to actually arrive. I walked over and told her I was sorry. Not a quick sorry, the real kind, where you name the specific thing you failed to do. I told her she'd asked me to hear her, and I'd kept choosing comfort over truth, and that she deserved better than that from me. She didn't say anything for a moment. Then she leaned her head against my shoulder and exhaled, slow and long. My mother called that evening. The conversation was hard and honest and necessary. She didn't fully understand at first. By the end, she was quieter, less defended. She asked if she could call Celine. I said that was between them. She did call. I don't know everything that was said. I know Celine came to find me afterward and said, she apologized, a real one. That was 3 months ago. Things are not perfect, but Celine laughs more on Sunday mornings than she did all of last year. I should have spoken sooner, but I spoke. That matters too.